Here we are live and ready to go. I'm very excited today. It's going to be some pretty cool stuff, but relatively short because there's not really as much going on like on the forums from the devs and all that kind of stuff, but we do still have a decent amount of pretty awesome hype stuff going on. I'm just reloading my Twitch right now just to make certain that we are up, and we are indeed. So first off, hello to Revenant and welcome as always. But first and foremost, just for you, look at that box. Oh, it's so delicious. So pretty. I'll just leave that right there. You know, we'll see it later. No worries. But so obviously today is our big and fancy Monday, so we have our big, awesome, fancy Midtown Madness going on. So I'm gonna hop down in there. Aha, you're just saying it now. So we're gonna hop into Midtown for the madness thing, and ooh, Vladrich just logged in. So incidentally, one thing that I kept meaning to do, Vladrich, this guy right here, where is he on my list here? Ah, right there, that guy. Very first donation that I ever got was from this guy right there. So thank you very much. It was amazing. I was very happy. And hello to you, Jukercha. Thank you so much for joining. And Kevin, you guys are all here. This is great. I love having like a base. This is awesome. So I'm excited today. I'm going to be playing as Scarlet Witch just because I haven't really played as her in a while. And she is pretty cool. I like her. But this is a great way to level her up a little bit. And plus, if you guys haven't seen her, then you can. I actually still have a bunch of my stuff left over from the crazy Cosmic Chaos Omega Mixture awesome thing that we were doing over the weekend. But yeah, so as always, it's going to be some little stuff today. We've got a decent amount of hype as always, which will be pretty cool to see. And yeah, and just any random discussions you guys want to do, as always, any particular characters you want to see, please feel free to say so, and I will be happy to oblige. But for now, the obvious major hype that's going on is with Iceman and Punisher. I know that most of you who are here right now that I can see in the chat at least, you were here for my stream on Saturday. Oops, my phone just went off. For my stream on Saturday where I was in the test center with Iceman and Punisher, and they're both decent, but I'm really mostly just waiting for Iceman to come through a little bit better because his what's it called? Shoot. His signature is absolutely terrible. I know they're going to fix it, and I'm just waiting for it to happen. But it's just awful. So, yeah. And absolutely, the Scarlet Witch is not great by any means. But I'm playing her anyway just because it's been a really long time. I had her at 30, so I just wanted to play as her. I've got like I said, I do have a whole bunch of boosts up, so I figure I might as well. But yeah, she's not super great. I'm not a huge fan of her. Never really did though. But yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh Jukercha, we hate you. Your ESP box is awful. Just awful. But either way, yeah, she desperately needs a 52, just like many of the heroes. And obviously with Punisher coming along, I think he's going to be pretty cool. But yeah, there's plenty of cool stuff. So anything particular that you guys want to talk about, feel free to share in the comments here on Twitch. And if I don't hear anything, then I'll just go ahead and keep blathering on about Iceman and Punisher and achievements and all that good stuff that's coming up. Yay, Midtown Madness chest! Huzzah! Speaking of which, I got to open up my little giveaways thing here, so we can give out some boosts and whatnot. Incidentally, that's one thing that still really irks me right now is the gifting system is still really messed up. And it's really frustrating. And I don't understand why it's still so screwed up. But that is neither here nor there. It worked a little bit over the weekend. Just not too efficiently, unfortunately. And I totally could have like given everybody a whole bunch of stuff on Saturday because I was in the test center and guys wouldn't really have gotten it. Oh, that's what I forgot. I forgot my toggle. That's one of the problems with being an altaholic is that you always end up forgetting all the stuff that you should be doing. Okay. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. So, with that, there's, why do we still have the lunar stuff? That is so weird. One of the major issues that's been going on for a lot of people as well has just been the, what's it called, the disconnects, the DCs, and apparently it was due to something with the with Gazillion's ISP, but then it kept happening, and apparently it's still happening to some people, although a lot more rarely. I had a couple of issues with it. I even had issues while it was streaming. It was really frustrating. It was a dumb little thing, but still. And Mandarin is still boosted. That's not really surprising, since all the lunar stuff is still here. But either way. I really don't want to farm Mandarin more, though. Oh, look! Somebody's going to farm Juggy. Oh, that Jugs. Hurry up and level. Jeez. But I'm still debating a little bit about Iceman. I had actually several comments on my YouTube from my live stream with him, where a couple of people were basically saying, you know, they're really excited about him, but one or two of them are really worried about his current state. So mostly I'm anxious to see how they're going to change him. I have a feeling that it's going to end up being like Winter Soldier, though, where they're going to release Iceman, and he's going to be, you know, reasonable, adequate, but it won't be until he gets a halfway decent, what's it called, a halfway decent QOL, before it actually really starts to work out more effectively. Because like Winter Soldier right now is in a much better place. I know, thankfully, one of the nice things is the developers are getting a lot more feedback on Iceman with regard to his capabilities. So it's nice, and I'm just hoping that they really follow through with it. And I would prefer that they wait on the release to really make it better. But we'll see what happens. That's something I could do. I could run into a raid real quick. That would be interesting. I might just do that. Oh wow, it's kind of sad. In the chat here, somebody said, "What's the point of this game?" and the funny thing is that they're green, so they've got a prestige hero, and they're asking what the point of the game is. That seems a little bit odd to me, but call me crazy. Oh, I died. Wah wah. Deserving judgment until they do final damage to more spread if it was released this week. Then I totally agree, and that's just what I was saying, Revenant, where I think that Gazillion knows better than to release a hero that's, I mean, they have released arguably unfinished heroes, but having one that is completely and utterly broken, I don't think they would do. They might. They might, but we'll see. I mean, without a doubt, I don't think I've seen anybody on the forums who actually likes his signature, his little Buddy Christ signature thing. I have not seen anybody who has said that is really good and what they want. Now, Punisher, on the other hand, obviously, he needs a ton of tuning with regard to the cooldowns. His explosives tree is absolutely insane. I mean, that you can really, Sentinels, really. Where's Uchi Gold? Is Uchi Gold here? Come on, man. I know that you're here, Uchi Gold, and you're sending the Sentinels at me. It's not cool. Yeah. Oh, dude, and that's exactly what I mean, where there so many people are huge fans of Iceman, and a lot of people are just waiting for him. Like, not very many people were waiting anxiously for Winter Soldier. Not to say that nobody was, but the ones that were waiting, you know, with anxiety and just like, oh my god, it's Iceman, it's gonna be so awesome. I mean, I know I was excited for Iceman. I was really looking forward to him when I first heard the announcement. So, and I personally like him okay. I like the fact that he can do the summon tree, which is really cool for me personally. But Yeah, just like with any hero, no matter what's going to happen, there's going to be people who are upset about it. And hello to you, Reb is at 1412000. Why do I have a feeling that you're a 15-year-old? Not that it matters. It's just a thought. Oh my god, there's too many spiders. Go away, spiders. What's my LQ anyway? Probably have been good to look at. But, you know, whatever. I'll just hang out here with all these sentinels. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Ain't nothing but a thing. There we go, paramilitary. We'll take that. Oh, sick-witted. Excellent. Oops, wrong button. Where are you at, sick-witted? I know that you're on my list here. Ah, Uchiko, not online. Not online, but I know that you were sending those. So, sick-witted, I invite you. You're 46, though. I'm only 36. So, we can't do Midtown together, unfortunately. Cause yeah, it's my well, 37, my lame little Scarlet Witch. If you got somebody in that level range, I'd be more than happy to invite you, though. But either way, absolutely, fanboys will either be exceedingly happy or exceedingly disappointed, and everybody else will have whatever opinion they have. With anybody, be it Iceman or with Punisher, like, I know one thing that I was a little bit disappointed with Punisher, with the fact that as of right now, at least, you can't move the van in any way. I don't know if that's going to be permanent. I assume that it will be, and I mean, I guess it's just a little bit disappointing because, you know, the whole thing is it's a van. You would expect to be able to, you know, run around and use it. So, you know, well, whatever. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Oh, dang. Midtown Madness fortune card. You guys all know what that means. It means give me the experience. It won't. They're not going to change the Punisher van not moving thing. That's a shame, because that would have been really nice. Weren't they planning on weren't they planning on doing something along the lines of what's it called? See, now I can't remember. Doing something along the lines of making it so that you would control one of the guns, though. I thought that they were going to do that. Maybe I'm crazy, but I could have sworn they were. Either way. So, if anybody is new, I don't know if anyone is. I do have a decent number of people here, though. Ah! I'm dying! Switch back, hurry! No! Oh, I'm dead. So, for those of you who are new, since I picked up a Midtown Fortune card earlier, the way this works is you guys get to guess what I'm going to get from my Midtown Fortune card. So right now, Revenant has guessed that it's going to be a costume. So everybody else, go ahead and put in your guesses. Make sure that you specify exactly what it is. For example, we've got a chest of 10 Odin marks. We also have a chest of 100 Odin marks. So just make sure that you specify what you're talking about. Same thing for the boosts. Make sure that you specify if it's the little potion-looking boost or if it's the bar-looking boost. And for this one, just to kick things off a little bit, we'll make the Storm Astonishing awesome. That's not going to be the gift, though. I apologize, but it's not going to be that. We will make the gift one of the Omega boosts, because those Omega boosts are effing amazing. So, yeah. And that's what I thought. I thought that the turret was going to be controllable. It's ridiculous. I was kind of sad that it wasn't on the test center. Maybe they just haven't finished implementing it or whatever. But at the very least, I would like to see that. Just to have something to do while in his ultimate. Because it doesn't feel like an ultimate the way that it is right now. At least when I was playing on Saturday, unfortunately. That's right. So I actually bought one of the variant costumes. I just got the Star-Lord one. And I'll actually swap over to him a little bit later if you want to see it real quick. Omega Orb! Omega Orb! Gimme! Alright. I'll go ahead and do the bosses. I am level 40 now, so I'm going to swap out after the bosses are done here. But yeah. Ah, sorry, Sick. And it's funny because you have a 35 and I literally just hit 40. So we could have been friends. But no. Now we can't. It's unfortunate. Sorry. Sorry about that. Alright, so what do we have for our guesses so far? We've got Revenant with the epic, amazing costume. We've got Sick-Witted with a credit boost. Is there even a credit boost here? I honestly don't even remember from one day to the next. I don't see a credit boost here. So, Sick-Witted, you'll have to make another guess other than the credit boost. But Aiki has the Retcon, Jukacha has the Cosmic Ring, and Kenny Skywalker has the Strong Costume Core. So we have lots and lots of great guesses. And incidentally, I'm going to swap over to a level 60 when I open it, because I don't want to end up with a level, what, 30, 40, whatever I get, unfortunately. Epic Team Up. Excellent choice. I'm just saying Revenant is the only one who believes in me. And just for that, just for you, Revenant, just for you, because you believe that I'm going to get a costume, I'm going to use my Honor of Asgard. Just for you. Yeah. That's how much I care. So what I'll do is I'll go through this boss wave here. I'll head up to the next bracket of Midtown, and after the first boss wave there, I'll go ahead and open up the thing, the card, that thing. Wow. But in the meantime, what else is there? So the achievements are the big thing. Oh, that was one thing I wanted to talk about, was the team ups. So obviously we've got Iceman and we've got what's the name, Punisher on deck. Hopefully they're going to be fixed, however they're fixed. But the team up thing looked really cool. Real Near, if it wasn't last week, it was late the week before, posted a sample of what the UI could look like with regard to the team ups, and it looked pretty awesome. So the way that it looked, let me open up my my team up thing here. Yunk. So the way that it looked is essentially all of these things were like pushed to the side, and on one side we had like all the powers, and it had the same thing that Scarlet Witch does with the arrows, where different things acted as prerequisites for other abilities. So that, for me, that is personally one of the things that I'm most excited about. What are the best boosts for Omega? Let's see. Oh yes, the reputation thing. That'll be cool too. So what do you mean by that, Rab? What do you mean the best boosts? Because there's a lot of different boosts that we've got, and they're all technically good at any time. But do you mean like the credit boosts or the XP boosts, rarity, that kind of stuff? So just let me know what you mean, and I'll tells yas. No, my inventory is full of awesomeness. Empty out the awesomeness. Okay. What? It didn't open my awesomeness. I'm sad I haven't gotten a unique yet. Whatever, I'll deal with it. Yay, level 41! What? Alright. I'm gonna head back to Avengers Tower real quick to drop off some inventory first. Oh, so really, Rab, you could use absolutely anything. It really doesn't matter. There's with all of the events, there's server side, Rift, Sif, and XP. So using any of the main boosts are fine. It's just really a matter of what you have. So like right now, the Omega boosts are available, and they give you a lot of stuff, but they're really, really expensive. So it's really up to you as far as what you're going to use, but definitely the Omegas and the let's see, what was the other one? The winter boosts would be really good. The problem is the winter boosts aren't really going to be coming back anytime soon. So there's the winter boost there, and the thing is, the winter boost gives you a bigger boost, but again, they're very limited. They're very limited time. So whether or not you're going to be able to get one is an entirely different thing. I don't know when they're going to have those again. It could be a fairly long time. So, not really sure. But either one is fine. Even just the regular ones are perfectly good. The nice thing about the winter ones is they give you the greater possibility for the Odin's Blessing, which is the big giant loot explosion thing. I've actually never gotten one, whether it's during the Odin's Bounty event or with one of the Odin's boosts. Anything, I have never gotten one. So, but I know people have, and they look really cool, and I'm super jealous. But I just haven't ever gotten one myself. But yeah, so lots and lots of cool stuff with the what's it called? We'll have to wait till we might have to wait till Christmas, but I honestly don't know. It could be any time really. I mean the I would argue that the winter is best simply because it has higher numbers. Just raw, you get more raw stuff from them, and I don't remember how expensive they are. I think they're about as much as the regular ones, not regular, but the Omega ones that we've got right now. But I honestly can't remember because I mean it's been what, like a week, so how am I expected to remember that? But yeah, I mean there's going to be a lot of interesting stuff, and I'm anxious to see how they continue on with boosts, if they've sort of solidified the boosts that they've got right now, if they're going to try to add more, take some out, because we are coming up on several holidays. Like we get the what's it called? We have the Easter one. We've got St. Patrick's Day as well. So I'll finally be able to use my stupid rainbow. Just stuff like that. And those all tend to have boosts. Obviously, we had the Valentine's Day, which is the spring candy. So just all sorts of stuff. I really don't like the spring candy personally, but there's a whole bunch of them. But yeah. Oh, okay, that's what it was. They're the same price, but just shorter. So, I mean, that makes sense. But I personally prefer the longer ones. I was talking to somebody on the forums where so let's see here, winter boost. There you go, 3 hour. Yes, but still, it's shorter than the Omega boost, which is 4. So either way, um, but yeah, the just the boosts in general. I generally do not buy boosts. Most of the boosts that I have, I either got as gifts or as part of the advance packs, or just as part of like the codes that they give out, things like that. I have rarely bought boosts. The only other ones are the ones I've gotten from the what's it called, the fortune cards as well. Just because I mean it's a limited time thing. I would rather just play a little bit more with basal levels, as they say, than pay for a boost. But that's just me. Yeah, the stash tab thing is a little bit worrisome. I'm anxious to see if they do the same thing as they did last year for the first year anniversary, where they actually gave away a free stash tab to everybody last year. I hope that they do it again, but we'll see how it works. Um, I am very anxious to see it, and I think it might depend on whether or not they do like the massive PR boost like they did last year as well, because they were really trying to get more people into the game. So maybe they'll do it similarly this time, but we'll see. Okay, here let's open these up as well, just to get them used. All right, so 45. Well, yeah, your Moon Knight was 45. Moon Knight was, but either way, we can't play together. I'm sorry. Oh, Rap. Oh, I was talking to Revenant. I'm sorry, Rap. Yeah, I was talking to Revenant. I apologize. All right. So it's time to open up our fortune card. So everybody get your last second entries in right now. Guess what I'm going to get for my Midtown fortune card, if you so desire. Let me scroll up and see what we've got here. We've got Costume, we've got Cosmic Ring, Retcon, Costume Core, Epic Team Up. And that's it so far. So there's still plenty of other random stuff that you guys can get. I'm going to swap over to Star-Lord for this, though, so you guys can see the variant costume if you hadn't. So this is the variant costume on Star-Lord here. I really like it. I think it looks cool. Obviously, that's why I got it. but I think it's pretty awesome. Whee! I like the trench coat movement. It's kind of nice. I like so many things, be it cape or coat or hair, whatever. It's a little bit odd, but I think the Storm Astonishing looks really good, incidentally. So yeah. What else? I think that's it. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and do it. We need our drum roll, please. And we have a strong costume core! Yay! Congratulations to Kevin Skywalker for your awesome guess. And it is the M-Cran Shart, and that is actually a pretty decent costume core. They weren't lying when they said it was strong. Hooray. Well, yeah, exactly. And it's, I don't know, kind of weird. So, if you guys want to see it, you can see the little power here. Variant costume! Yay! I don't know. I don't really see the point for it. But that's just me, obviously. Now I gotta put back the thing I had before. What was it? See, now I don't even remember. It's been so long. I need to play more Star-Lord, clearly. Where did the thing go? There it is, Incendiary Cluster Bomb. Nope, that's the wrong one. It was Cryo. Okay. But congratulations to you, Kevin Skywalker. Let me see. Are you online right now? There you are. You are Kevmeister, correct? So just let me know if I'm correct on that, and I'll send you your boost. But I believe that's you. It's pose. You're terrible. That's what I'll do. I'll go into the SHIELD Training Center, and I'm gonna pose. Ready, set, pose. I strike a pose. Here, let's face the camera. Emote activation failed! Try again! Boo! Is it because I did it too soon? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Rocking out. It would be so much better if they actually played some of the random 70s music during that time. But that would probably be too complicated and expensive. And an Omega boost for you, sir! Congratulations! Excellent job. You are the awesome. Yeah, I mean, different from everybody else, sure. But that was the whole point of the variants in the first place, where the idea was whenever you equipped it, then potentially the plan was that the little ring that you got at the bottom would say the limited number that you got, but then everybody flipped out about having the limited edition numbers and all that stuff, and I mean, it was just ridiculous. It was so insane. But yeah, I mean, it is nice to look different from everybody else, but then at the same time, you know, everything has to be approved by Marvel. And incidentally, that's something interesting to talk about too. Where, oh no, can I make it? No! Teleport! Teleport faster! Ha! I win. One thing that's interesting that some people criticize about this game in particular is other games that are similar. So, be it, I mean, Torchlight is an obvious comparison, but then also even things like WoW or ESO to an extent. The idea is that when you equip different items, then your character looks different. And in this case, obviously, the only things we have are costumes. So, if you get, you know, like let's say Overseer Slag's mace, then it doesn't look any different than if you just have a cosmic or even a purple in the slot. And some people criticize that because it's like, well, I worked so hard, I did this, that, and the other so that I could have this awesome item. I want everybody to know how awesome I am so that everyone can see it. But then the problem is all of the art needs to be approved by Marvel, and doing every single thing like that would just be not only ridiculous, but it wouldn't be lore accurate because, you know, it doesn't really make sense for some of the characters. But I know that's something that people are upset about as far as looking unique. It's not a huge deal for me. I know it was always fun in Diablo 2 to have like the full set of whatever gear, and then you have the cool little aura glow thing. but I personally don't mind it that much. But again, that's just me. Alright, so I'm sick of this. All of my stuff is probably way out of date, so I gotta swap down down here to epics for my loot vacuum, for my dupe. Go. And go. Alright. What is up in the chat now? Yeah. Welcome back, Red Spade. Good to see you again. Excellent, excellent. And yeah, it's a trade-off between using licensed characters that the company doesn't own and, you know, having something that's different enough that everybody feels unique. So, I don't know. Like I said, I personally don't mind. I like that we have so many options costume-wise. And like I know the what is it? The new Silver Surfer one. I can't remember the name, but it looks amazing. Obviously, I mean the Dinkid's doing it, so everything that she touches is like gold. I mean it's ridiculous. Like literally everybody will buy it just because she made it. But it's the new Silver Surfer one looks absolutely incredible. So yeah, very very exciting, and I mean I think that the characters can be unique enough that you still feel unique, even if it's not necessarily absolutely unique amongst everyone else. Gimme. Alright, what next? Wait for another one. I need another boss wave. But yeah, so there all sorts of cool hypey stuff. The achievements are the other big one. I'm a little bit saddened that they didn't manage to get into the test center this last weekend. And they haven't really talked about it at all. So I'm guessing that they didn't want to get, you know, slapped by the fan base in terms of, you know, you said that we would have it on the test center, blah blah blah. I personally didn't really care that it wasn't on the test center. I was just kind of like, oh, I was hoping, but it's not a big deal. But I imagine some people were genuinely upset about it. Maybe that's why they haven't talked about it. But then oh, he did. Well, yeah, he spoiled like some more of the UI stuff. Absolutely, Revenant. I did see that, unless it's been within, you know, like the last I don't know however long I've been doing this. But either way, I know that he's shown some really cool stuff. I know he had was it Colossus? I want to say that he spoiled, and then the thing with Hulk and the other Spider-Ham as the rewards. That's going to be cool. I am very anxious to see the rewards, but more importantly, guess the boss. We are not doing guess the boss wave because everybody's going to guess Sentinels. Okay, fine. We'll guess the boss wave next time. I hate you all. So yeah, we'll go ahead and do that, Joker-cha, just because you're terrible. But first off, for the Guess the Boss Wave, we're almost done with the Green Goblin thing. So you guys have until the start of the next boss wave to guess what the boss wave is going to be. And if somebody takes your guess, then you can't use that guess. You have to use a different guess. And for this one, we'll say you'll get a set of the 3 giftable, what's it called? The 3 giftable boosts. Those little 25% boosts. So everybody, go ahead and put in your guesses on that. But yes, nobody has said Sentinel Uchiha. You have Sentinel. You always have Sentinel, even if you don't say it. You're a terrible person, and I hope that you choke on your Sentinels and your fortune cards. But yeah, so the all of the achievements that I saw looked really cool. I like the fact that they're doing some of the random meta achievements as well. Without a doubt, Revenant, I think it's going to be cool. I know I, as well as everybody else, are very, very anxious for this, and I'm worried that it's going to end up being similar to... it's somewhat of a bad analogy, but relatively similar to... what's it called now? I can't even remember. Duke Nukem Forever, where it had a development time of almost 20 years, and then when it was finally released after being swapped between different companies and this and that and the other, and it's going to be so amazing and this, then it ended up being absolutely awful. And I'm worried that the achievements might end up doing something similar, where there's just so much hype around it that whatever they do ends up being somewhat disappointing. I mean, maybe we'll crash all of the servers with everybody getting all of the retroactive achievements. You know, just stuff like that. Who knows what's going to happen? I am anxious to see it, but I'm at the same time worried about what's going to end up happening. So we'll see. But yeah. I need the movie. That's what I really need. I really need to get the movie version of the Rocket costume, simply because freaking Rocket. I mean, awesome. And just so that way I'll have my movie Groot as well, and he'll just look amazing. See, I gotta change my legendary here. I'm not paying attention enough. That'll work. Defeat enemies, destroy cars. This seems like a bad quest for a hero to go on, but whatever, we'll roll with it. So yeah, they're doing all the achievements for Guardian. Oh yeah, well, and I would imagine that they're going to do similar things for like the X-Men as well. I would imagine. We'll obviously have to wait and see, but I assume that they're going to do more of the meta, like overarching things as well. But they have said that it's not going to require purchases, so you know you don't have to do stuff like costumes and things like that. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So you guys have about a minute to get your guesses in for the next boss wave. So far we've got the stupid Sentinels. We have Curse. We've got Magneto, the Frightful Four, Doombot, Sinister, Sabretooth, and Hood and Taskmaster. So unfortunately, Kevin Skywalker, somebody else had said Curse. Revenant actually said Curse. So you can take one of the other ones if you so desire. I'm actually thinking what else is left. Green Goblin. You can take Green Goblin if you want. But yeah, there's actually not too many left, unfortunately. Oh well, yeah, exactly. And I'm wondering how they're going to do that with regard to the actual teams, especially because they recently added like the Marvel Knights and the Defenders as the insignias. So that'll be cool to see how they handle. And you know, for all we know, one of the meta achievements for Wolverine is, you know, at some point have him equip an insignia of each of the different teams that he's able to equip. And the winner is Kirsten Malekith! Woo! Sorry about that. I was just very excited. I'm just excited that it is not Sentinel. So take that, Uchi Gold. I don't like you. You're not my friend anymore. But it is Kirsten Malekith. So congratulations to, who was it? I believe it was Revenant who said it first. Coffee with Curse and Friends, which is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Because that's just a slight bit racist. And it's not cool, sir. Not cool. But after we are done with Curse and Friends, doesn't that sound like a really twisted kids show? It really does. But yeah, no, Kev Skywalker, you didn't get it because Revenant had it first. You can't have it too. You didn't change your answer. You did not guess Frightful Four, Uchi Gold. I took you with your stupid Sentinel thing that you first said. Your Frightful Four did not count. I'm just saying. And either way, it doesn't matter. Because you're always Sentinel. Because you're a bad person. You're not a bad person. You're okay. Still. Doesn't matter because it wasn't either one. So, I'm gonna die. Whoa, watch out. Watch out. See, this is why I'm not a fan of Scarlet Witch. I'm not a fan of her damage. I'm not a fan of her survivability. Either way, the other big upcoming release that I wanted to mention was the thing where we go into places and the Danger Room, the Limitless Dungeon. I'm a little bit nervous because we haven't actually gotten any spoilers about it at all. I don't know if they just haven't started on it or if they're just keeping everything so ridiculously hush-hush. Then it's just going to be a huge surprise when it happens. But both of those make me a little bit worried. And all of that it makes me think of is what's it called? The old version of Onimusha on the PS2, where they had, I think it was 100 in that, but you would get, you know, like the best some of the best weapons in the game by going through the giant dungeon in there. And it was fun, it was cool, but it was really freaking hard. But obviously that was the whole point, is that it was very difficult. So, yeah, we'll see. But I am anxious to see how they handle that. And I am very excited to... Yay, I'm upgrading my level 4 boots! And don't worry, Revenant. I will be sending your boosts in just a second here. But I'm level 45, so I'm going to pop out and pop back in. And I'll get my items to retrieve. Yay! I get my Shield Omega because I completed a share quest. Go me! I am super cool. Huzzah! Let's see. This. Okay, summer. So that's actually a very. I heard the summer thing as well, and I mean summer is just so general. It's just like saying quarter 1, quarter 2. But obviously, with achievements having gotten pushed back so many times, it doesn't make me anxious and doesn't make me hold my breath that they're going to make the deadline, and not in a bad way. Just as I'm not really certain it's going. Oh, excuse me, it's not going to happen when it does. Alright, so first thing before I forget, let's send Revenant his awesome shinies here. Alright, send a gift to... Revenant, are you on? There you are. On your Colossus. Oops, wrong one. So see, they don't have those little boosts anymore. They had like the little potion boosts, and I remember I sent 1 or 2 when I was playing on Saturday. I'm just saying. Maybe you can only send it if you're in a party, because I think I did. Alright. And last but not least, bam. There you go. Excellent. Yeah, so the April Fool's thing, I have a feeling that for April Fool's they're going to do the exact same thing that they did last year, where they're going to have the hero releases, but it's all just going to be the like fake heroes, which, I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's hilarious. It was awesome. I personally would love to play as the Living Planet, but one thing that I know people have speculated on is that one of the surprise heroes is going to be Howard the Duck, and that on April Fool's they'll actually release Howard the Duck, but it'll be like, wait, really? And then it's like, oh yeah, you're serious, you release Howard the Duck. That's what I think is going to happen. I don't know if it actually will, obviously, but that's my guess. So we'll have to wait and see what occurs with that. But I really liked the way that they did April Fool's last year, with all of the ridiculousness and like all of the crazy heroes. But I think it's funny too that they said that you'd be able to play as the Cow King, and now technically the developers can play as the Cow King, and also some of the players got it from the other random boxes too, which was absolutely hilarious. Oh man, that was fun. Even though I got no advantage off of it whatsoever. It's ridiculous. Oh god, I totally agree. Oh, I totally agree. Oh. So, Ike, what they did last year is they announced, I want to say it was 5 heroes that were going to be released, and they were all just fake. They weren't actually going to be released. They had Fred Dawson with the hot dog cart. They had Ego the Living Planet. They had who else did they have? They had the Cow King powers, which again now the developers actually can use. But what else? They had a couple of others. But yeah, it was ridiculous. So that was the April Fool's thing, is that they were just joking about hero releases that weren't actually going to be released. And like Ego the Living Planet was just like you play as him and you win. It was essentially the summary from the description. So it was hilarious. It was really funny. But as far as Beast, who mentioned Beast? Revenant, of course, Revenant, my best friend. You mentioned Beast. That's actually one of my other shirts. I have a shirt that says "Science is a Beast" and it has a picture of Beast on it. I'm very excited to wear it for one of my streams with Beast. I know that they said that Beast is going to be released. I know David Brevik said it, that Beast is going to happen. It's just a matter of exactly when. I seriously hope that he's going to be one of the The Secret Heroes, I have a feeling that he will based on what the devs have been saying about it, but I'm really nervous that it's not going to happen this year, and I would be so sad if it doesn't, because I really, really want to play as Beast. Oh, that would be so cool. I cannot wait. He's probably my second favorite Marvel character, simply because he is like the giant nerd scientist. And I'm just like, yes, please. I have to have him. It's just the law. So we'll see what happens with that. And I mean, Howard the Duck. The only reason that I think a lot of people are sort of staying on that whole thing is with the Guardians of the Galaxy post credit scene. And now who is it? Was it Seth Rogen that they're getting to play Howard the Duck now? I mean, it's like it's becoming an actual thing, and I'm just kind of like, oh man, yeah. It was actually kind of funny. Where I used to work, I actually worked on a game development team, and our lead designer was named Howard, and his entire cubicle was covered in Howard the Duck comics, and we were all just kind of like, oh God, Howard the Duck everywhere, it's so ridiculous. But yeah, those were fun times. Those were the days where we would spend late nights playing Half-Life 2 in the office, and it was really awesome because we were actually working off of the Half-Life 2 engine at the time. But it was pretty cool. Ant-Man. So I thought Ant-Man was announced. I could have sworn that he was. If he wasn't, then he's going to be an obvious one, simply because of the thing. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, Beast or bust. I agree. Wait, why are you guys guessing? I didn't say to guess. We'll guess the next wave, not this one coming up, because it's coming up right now. Look, see, and it's Mr. Sinister anyway. Okay, fine. So we'll set it up now. You guys go ahead and guess the wave after this one. So you got about 5 minutes. All right, so that's plenty of time. Go ahead and guess the next wave, starting now. No, Ant-Man. Well, you know that Ant-Man is going to be in here. I mean, he's getting his own movie later this year. He's going to have to be in. Yeah, it's going to happen. Just accept it. Just accept it. Incidentally, let me take a look real quick, because I know for sure that they said something about him. I could have sworn somewhere. We'll see. As I'm standing in the middle of a fight and looking on all the stuff randomly. Oh, dang, you're alright. I thought that they had announced him. I'm just going crazy. That's terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Alright, well here, let's get back to this. And reopen my Twitch. Okay. Alright, so guessing the next wave. What do we got so far? After No Insects, Lady Deathstrike and her friends, Frightful 4, Magneto, Kraven, Doom over Manhattan, Simon Says Sinister 6. I do love the alliteration. That is absolutely beautiful, Revenant. I approve that message. Oh, the explosion of Midtown Madness. Oh, there's so much madness it hurts. And I'm level 47. Oh, the Midtown Madness, it hurts so much. How am I ever going to hold all of these awesome things? Oh, it's so terrible. So terrible. Gimme. And it wasn't enough to make me level up. Alright, well, I better hurry and level up so I can get more of this stuff. Should I drop one of these? Ew! Go away. Give me my fortune card. Yeah, I mean, we'll you have to know that Ant-Man is going to be in the game somehow. I simply because, if nothing else, than for the fact that he's getting his own movie. Like everybody who's getting their own movie is going to be in it. or somehow. One thing that I'm nervous about is just Deadpool, and if they're going to wait until the Deadpool movie to do the 52 review. I highly doubt that they would wait that long, but you never know. We'll see. We will see. But I totally agree. I would not be anxiously awaiting to play as Ant-Man. Which isn't to say I think he would be bad. I'm just like, eh. Ooh, shiny insignia. Dang it! I need some uniques. Come on now. I mean, seriously, seriously. Oh, new guest, the Bullseye Electrogorgon. I'm so happy nobody took Sentinels. See, now knowing my luck, I'm gonna get Sentinels because nobody picked it. I can't win with the RNG. I just know I can't. Ugh. Hiya! Take that, mobs! What's my... Oh, jeez. No, I didn't want to summon my team up. Go away, team up. You haven't had your modifications yet. You're not allowed here. Okay. Hang on, I saw stuff in the chat here. Let's see. Doomsaw, they're trying a bunch of new programs right now. Oh yes, yes, yes. This is true. This is true. And well, and obviously with the departure of the Art of Rar, then it did slow down the 52 reviews somewhat. I know they said, but they Doomsaw, or was it Real Near? I think it was Doomsaw that posted they're doing their hiring thing from within the community, and that's going to happen at some point. They said that they would start like early February, I thought, or maybe mid February. So everybody should be there. The new designers. So hopefully they'll start pumping those out pretty quickly. Well, and certainly sick-witted, being able to summon a whole bunch of ants would be pretty cool. That is, if ever there was an obvious summon build, it would be with Ant-Man. So, oh, we've got the Brotherhood of Mutants Magneto. That means Herc is our winner. Yay, Herc! All right. So let me see here. Wrong button. There's the button. And look, there's Herc. Yay, Herc is online. After I am done dispatching of my father, technically, then I will go ahead and send you your boosts. So that's exactly what I'm thinking, Ike. I have a feeling that if they release Ant-Man, he would play very similarly to the way Squirrel Girl does, with just like a massive army, army ants. Or maybe it would be something like you can have a whole bunch of relatively low damage ants, or you can summon like 2 or 3 really big ones. You know, something like that. Ooh, unique. That's very awesome. Gloves! Stop running away. The Gloves of Infinite Entropy. Now, knowing what I know about physics, I do not take kindly to the Gloves of Infinite Entropy. I'm just saying. Just wanted to put that out there to the world. Alright. But yeah, that would be my guess. Assuming that they do use Ant-Man, which, for all intents and purposes, there's no reason that they wouldn't use him. I would imagine that he would behave like Squirrel Girl. Yes, army ants, Uchi Gold, army ants. Take it, love it, live it. And I think that would be the most complicated part, Sick-Witted, as far as the shrinking, because obviously he can, and technically he can grow as well. So the thing is that not too long ago they capped player size. So the question is, would he be able to break those rules, and or like would they implement it in some other wacky creative way? I don't know. Who knows? It's an interesting question, and it will be very interesting to see exactly how they go about it. See, this is so much nicer after I had all these problems without uniques, and now I'm like, yay, uniques! Brotherhood of Evil Mutants cape. Well, Scarlet Witch is nuts. Well, you could argue that with a lot of people that they're just plain nuts, and certainly Scarlet Witch amongst them. Well, and that is absolutely true that that they're doing well with Wasp, but do remember that Wasp is a team up. Doing it with a full-fledged character might not work out quite as well. Maybe it would. Maybe. Who knows? But it might not. It's kind of up in the air for me personally. So we'll just have to wait and see, unfortunately. While I open up all my Midtown Madness chests. Yay, shinies! That does sound very very Cthulhu-ish. I would not put it past them. But like I've said on pretty much every stream that I do, I'm really not that familiar with the lore of the comics, and I do apologize. I imagine that many of you are, but yeah, unfortunately, I'm just not. I'm not cool enough. All right, so we'll go ahead and send you your gifts. Congratulations again, Herc. Excellent job. You win the cookies. The cookies are special, rare, and XP boosts. Huzzah for you. Alright, so we'll just do this one more time, and then I actually have to get going. So this will be the last one, but same thing. We'll do one more Guess the Boss Wave, but this time we'll end on a big note. This time, if you guess it correctly, you'll get an Omega boost. You'll get the big mama boost. So have at those guesses. What are you thinking is going to happen? Oh, yes, obviously. Everything is completely original. Absolutely everything. Nothing is plagiarized at all, ever. I mean, television and media plagiarizing somebody else's work? The horror. Well, why would that even happen? It makes no sense. That would basically be like saying that somebody is terrible. Sentinels! Sentinels! Oh, no. Oh, really? And it's the first one. Oh, you're a bad person. You're a bad person. Just because it's the last time doesn't mean that you can just say Sentinels right off the bat. Alright, Goblin, Malekith, Dial M for Magneto, The Frightful Four, etc. The Hood. Go into the Hood. Doc Ock. Excellent. Excellent choices, everybody. Excellent choices, everybody. Try to beat the RNG. See what happens. We're trying. Oh, I'm so anxious. I really hope that they have achievements on Test Center this weekend because I really want to stream it. I think that would be awesome. And I just want to see what kind of stuff they have. Oh, it's going to be so cool. The first one out. You just made the list. You made the list, Milanus. You made the list. It's a very short list. So, you can take that however you will. One thing that I wouldn't say I'm disappointed by, but I'm kind of saddened by, is just that I'm trying to get my new guide finished. I'm trying to like, I've written up a lot of it, and I know how I want to do it. The problem is I'm waiting for some of these big content releases so that I can be as relevant as possible, and it won't be, you know, like, we won't see the release of achievements like 2 weeks after I'm done with the video, and then it's basically obsolete. Oh, it's terrible. Yeah, both of you. You guys hate me. Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Death from the Shadows, Lady Deathstrike and her friends. Whoa. So let's see, we've got... Lady Deathstrike is over here. Huzzah. So, unfortunately, nobody got it. Nobody got it. Like, everybody said that before. Nobody said that. You did, Jugachai. You said it the last time. See, you should have stuck with it. Should have stuck with it. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm so sorry. Well, just for that, we'll do as the last thing. We'll do another of the fortune card ones because I happen to have the fortune card. So everybody, put in your guesses for the fortune card RNG. Wait, Respade got it? Red Spade? Where? Where? I didn't see that. Bullseye. Oh, okay. Bullseye and Electro. Oh, but no. Wait. Yes. Yes. Red Spade. I'm sorry. I'm confused. I don't know if you know, but I work way too hard. But incidentally, we'll still do the what's it called, the fortune card as well, since I already said it, and I am incapable of reading because I fail. But I was just confused. I was so confused. Electra, Bullseye, and Gorgon. Is Respade on here? Let me see. Now, unfortunately, Red Spade, I can't remember if you're one of the people who has the same name on both. So go ahead and put in your IGN if you would, please, so that I can send you your Omega Boost. I know you're on my friends list. I just don't remember which one it is, and I do apologize because I should know all this. All right. Costume. Yes. Thank you, Jukacha. Thank you. Thank you for your vote of confidence in the RNG. So what do we got? What do we got so far? We've got Cosmic Ring, Relics, Unstable Molecules, Retcon Device, Costume, Fred Dawson Cap, Fortune Card is the XP boost. So so they do have XP boost, but we just need to specify, is it going to be the rush boost, the bar, or is it going to be the little shot boost? So you just got to specify which one it's going to be. That is the key here. Wow, look at me getting like all of the uniques. I'm so cool. This is a great way to end the little stream, getting like all of Scarlet Witch's uniques at the very end. And right before I hit 50. I may very well hit 50. So that'll be a good way, a good ending for it. I'll go ahead and play until I hit 50, and then I'll do the fortune card thing. So, but yeah, see they've got the thing. Oh, am I crazy? I am. Oh, jeez. I'm the one who's crazy. I apologize. So we got Cosmic Ring, Team Up Gear, Insignia, Stack of Relics, Strong Costume Core, Retcon Potion, Chest of 10 Odin Marks, the Unstable Molecule, Random Unique, Midtown Signet of Valor, Random Cosmic Medallion, Chest of 100, Fred Dawson Cap, Midtown Patrol Vest, Random Unique with a Challenge Bonus, and then the Super Epics, I believe it said, are the Ultimate Upgrade or the Random Costume. Oh, I apologize. I do apologize, Red Spade. So go ahead and pick one of those instead. So what's already taken? We've got Cosmic Ring taken, Relic, Unstable, Retcon, Costume, Fred Dawson, Epic Team Up, and that's all that's taken. So you go ahead and pick any of the other ones there, Red Spade. And while I'm waiting, I will go ahead and gift you your Omega Boost as well. Send a gift. Are you online now? I don't see you immediately. Let me hop over here real quick. Doesn't look like it. They really have to fix the ordering on this. It's very frustrating. So there's Red Ricochet. Alright, Epic Insignia for you, Red Spade. Excellent choice. And here is your Omega Boost. And we will be doing the same thing for the fortune card. It will be another Omega Boost as the final giveaway of the night. And hopefully I'll be able to get to level 50 relatively quickly, because I got stuff. I got stuff, yo. Give us a big wave. Give us a big wave. Oh, I hate you, Milanis. I hate you so much. Is that your guess? Are you going to make up for guessing Sentinels by guessing that I'm going to get an ultimate upgrade? Because then you would be my friend again. I'm just saying. Oh, perfect. The Sinister Six. Awesome. And you know what that means? That means 6 Midtown boxes. Why am I here by myself? I don't want to be here by myself. You did the Cosmic... Fine. Fine. You don't want to change your guess? Whatever. I don't care. You're still not my friend anymore. I don't like you. What is this stuck on? It's stuck on my wheel. Boink! Ah! Go away, Craven! Leave me alone! Ouch. Oh, Scarlet Witch, you so desperately need to be reviewed. This is painful. Okay, not painful, but somewhat frustrating. Stop giving me terminals! I don't want to do terminals. I don't want to do Industry City. There, perfect. Ah. You're bad people. Hey, No Rage is online. I'd wave to No Rage, but I assume that No Rage is not watching. Okay. There's one box. Where's the other box? There should be two boxes. No, the box is a lie. Lizard, what are you doing all the way over here? Who are you chasing? Lizard's broken! Weirdo. Weirdo lizard. Maybe he'll come back here at some point. Oh, they don't all give the boxes? They changed that? Boo. They probably only give out 4. Mega weak. Oh, is it just a bug instead? I'd believe either one. we have to go track down the... Oh, yay! Woo! So after we take down the lizard over here doing whatever the lizard was doing, then I'll head back to Avengers Tower, open up the fortune card, and then that'll be it. Alright. Brood King Wasp defeated. And I can't equip any of this stuff yet. Oh. Ah, yeah, I can equip this. Mark of the Nexus Being. That just sounds so dramatic. I have the mark of the Nexus Being. And apparently Scarlet Witch is Batman. Alright. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much for congratulating me on 50. Incidentally, that doesn't get you out of the doghouse because of the Sentinels. Just FYI. He's getting iced coffee. He was not. He was attacking somebody. We all saw it. Alright. So now it is time. It is time to open up our fortune card. We'll open up this one. So, what do we have so far? We have... Let's see here. We have Cosmic Ring. We have Relic. We have Unstable Molecule, Retcon, Costume, Fred Dawson Cap, Epic Team Up, Epic Insignia, and I believe that's it. Okay, here we go. Drumroll, please. And it is the Midtown Signet. I do apologize to you guys. Unfortunately, nobody gets the Midtown Signet. And I also didn't swap to a level 60 person, so I have a level 50 Midtown Signet. Ah! Oh, I'm a failure. I'm such a failure. Oh, wow. Mega weak. Mega weak. Mega weak. Okay, okay. Let's make up for this. Ah, that was awful. We'll swap over to Rogue. So we'll do the same thing with the other fortune card that I have, and since Rogue is level 60, then it'll be an actual opening and not a stupid fakesies one. Alright, second drum roll, please. And yes, we do have Kevin Skywalker as the costume core now. So, here we go. And look at that! It's a costume core! Oh, okay, Skywalker. Are you spying on my RNG? You are spying on my RNG. That is not cool. I do not approve. You need to back off my RNG, sir. I'm just saying, you're freaking me out. But either way, congratulations to Kev. Congratulations once again. Excellent job with the costume core. I will send you your what's it called? Thing. You know the thing. Your shiny Omega post haste. Meaning right now. I know. He's a terrible person. He won twice. He's spying on my RNG. He is spying on the RNG. It is awful. Just awful. But with that, that'll be it for me for tonight. I hope that you guys enjoyed it as always with the random discussions of all different sorts and all different ways and all different things. But thank you very much for watching. I hope that you liked it. As always, I'll hang out in the chat for a little bit. I'll stay in game for a little while, but not too long. But with that, I will see you next time, hopefully on Saturday, and hopefully with some really cool new things to test. If we don't have anything to test, I'll just stream the regular stuff. We'll have our new event. So it'll still be pretty fun. But thank you all very much. Good night, good luck, and have fun playing. Go out, get more uniques just like I did with Scarlet Witch. Thank you all, and take